I never quite realized how beautiful this world is.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
If anyone is listening to this, there's something I need you to do. If you ever meet up with your High Unit 9S, I want him, I mean...
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Pod 153, I order you to halt all logical thought and speech.
Fear not, A2! I can handle this!
Androids were designed to protect their human masters.
Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it!
You two are the last remaining members of your hive. That's not the operator. It's...
Welcome to Nier Automata. It's been a while since I've done a full playthrough of this game. Of course, it is the most popular game in the series. I really like it a lot. It's probably in my top 5 favorite games. Narratively, it's not my favorite in the series. Initially, I ranked it lower than I should have. It was initially Drakengard 2, this game, then Drakengard 3. But after a bit more thinking, I'd say Drakengard 3 this game has a better story than Drakengard 3. Don't get me wrong, I like Drakengard 3 and I tolerate Drakengard 2. But Drakengard 3 still has a pretty good narrative. Anyways, that's enough yapping. I can do that later. Let's start a new game. I got over that file. Pretty sure that's the one I used when I was doing the All Bosses video. Of course, we gotta get with audio. And now play on normal. Turn on motion blur. No. That must be a Series X thing. Let me look at these settings first. Language, I'm gonna keep that English. Game, that's normal. That's good. Camera's fine. Screen, it's fine. Sound. That'll be good. Go. Good thing is, not good thing, but the best part is, all my videos are gonna get copyright claimed. Not claimed, just flagged.
Everything
Oh well.
that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
One thing I don't really like about this game as much, I mean, I don't hate it, it's just much more pretentious at times than the other games. But I still like the game, obviously.
This is Operator 60. All units confirmed. We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Probably gonna want to turn this audio down a bit, but it's fine for now.
Proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can. Understood.
This will be the 5 main endings. I'm not going to do
12H
guides
down.
on, oh, how
All
to get all
units
the other
activate
endings.
manual mode and
I
rely
might
on
at some
visuals to
point, though.
evade.
It'd be a good
Already
video to make.
engaged. Free movement unlocked.
I'm not going to be doing all the quests, and I'm only going to be
Origin
doing
point
some
to
of them
long-range
on
laser
camera.
confirmed.
Very few of them I will do off camera. Just some good ones, like Amnesia, the Lunar Tier quest, a
11B,
few others.
down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
Hell, I'm honestly not sure if
Alert.
this descent was
Enemy
supposed to
unit
work.
sighted ahead.
Especially considering what happened in the Pearl Harbor
Requesting
descent.
permission to engage.
Permission granted.
Ooh.
7E down. One D down. Assuming captain's duties.
How is a D unit the captain?
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
The flight unit
Permission
sections
granted.
aren't my favorite. But what I can say is they're better than Drakengard 3's flight sections. Because those are just ass. Drakengard 3's ground combat's decent. But, like, its flying sections.
Captain, I think...
Ugh.
4B down. "2B to Operator 6-0. All allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
I'm probably gonna do a lot of these side quests off camera simply because the first playthrough I did not do many side quests, like, at all. And I was severely underleveled. Pretty much throughout the entire game. But like I said, there's still some I want to do on camera. Amnesia being one of them. This game isn't super long. It's not as long as the original game, or the original Nier/Replicant. Just like, I'd say about 5 to 10 hours longer, depending on how you're playing. Also, stay in the middle. If you hit those doors, you will die. Alright.
Activating short-range attack gear. Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
I like 2B, but I prefer every other protagonist character in this game to her. Like I said, she's not a bad character. I like her. There's nothing wrong with her. I just find a lot more characters in the series more interesting than her. Well, she's probably the most fun to play in this game. Of course I missed it. I don't really care much about chips. There's two I want. Auto heal and counter.
Enemies destroyed.
Not quite. Is that our target?
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
Laser communications recovered.
Of course, I need to get all the weapons. That is something I will be doing, with the exception of the Emil head weapon, because I need to be like level 77 at least before I can even think about that. So every weapon aside from that will be done. No, I'm not going to be upgrading them. I will upgrade a couple of them to level 4, but not that many.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, ma'am.
The lip syncing is off at times in this game, though.
You're 2B, right? My
Nope.
name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the
We're talking about
Goliath
the
you came
game.
here to take
9S
out?
is my favorite
No,
protagonist.
just another defensive system.
Talking about the anime, a little different.
I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right. I'll work my way inside from the ground.
Speaking of which, the game is better than the anime. I will say that. Also, if there's some sort of button sequence you do in here, and if you do that, it takes you to the end of the game. It took a long time for people to figure that out. I don't think I figured it out until like 2021 or something. I was in high school when they figured it out. Jesus, this game is 8 years old this year. I just realized that. It really doesn't feel like that, especially because I've only been... This game was 2 when I started playing it. Oh, close to 3. I started playing it in 2019, which I think is the year it came to Xbox, actually. I don't think it was on Xbox at launch. But yeah, this is easily the best combat out of the game, out of this whole series. The game I'd put in second is actually Drakengard 2 of all games. Drakengard 2 was cleaned up a bit and didn't have the issues that it being a low-budget PS2 game has. It probably would be my favorite combat because I really like its combos.
2B? Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
That's how that goes. This is not my favorite soundtrack in the series, but it's one of the best ones. I need to think of a soundtrack ranking. Could be my second favorite, could be my third. It's up there. Sometimes I forget how much I like this game, because I kind of get a bad taste in my mouth with some of the fans of this game. Especially when it comes to Reincarnation, which I have not played. but I am well familiar with. That's lowered. I don't have a reason to go down there, but I will have a reason to go down there sometime soon.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open it.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever easy.
Times, especially in the beginning, 2B kind of feels like the straight man kind of character. You know, where she's like just reacting in like the ways a normal person would. I think it's mainly just because she doesn't show as much emotion. Okay. That's that done. Never mind, I forgot to drop most of these guys. There we go.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone.
I have to think of what I'm
Scouting out
gonna play
enemy
when I'm
lines
done
and
with
all
this
that,
game.
I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
Oh, this
And
actually
another
reminded me
thing,
of a setting
stop
that I wanted to
calling me
change.
ma'am.
I'll do that
Huh?
It's
in a minute.
unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
I'm thinking of doing some Resident Evil after I finish with this game. Might do in release order. Anyways, I know how to use the menu. Settings. Camera. Vertical auto adjust off. Horizontal audio auto adjust. I'll keep on. Jack off. Alright. Alright, there's no chest here. That's only after. Let's go. There we go. I did not mean to do that. That guy dead? Or is he still alive? There we go.
This place sure is big.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
This factory is supposed to be familiar looking, by the way. It is the replicant weapons factory, or what's junkie, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's the same place. It is the same place. Where else would that place be? The desert in this game is facade. Okay. On. Alright, now let me hit this. Here.
What?
It's just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
Thank you for another day of hard work. Please enjoy the job well done.
Of course I missed it. I wasn't even close. There we go. I think that's all of them. Let me just make sure there's no... We're good. And I've had some issues with it on Xbox One. I think particularly sometimes it has really, really long load times, and I think it's just a bugging out of it. It's not supposed to be like that. This game has significantly more issues on PS5 than it is on the Series X.
Alert.
And significantly more on Switch.
Detected on enemies. Close range combat is advised.
I know.
Like, no joke, I've had the Switch version of the game crash on me so many times, not to mention the frame rate is halved. The biggest thing is when you're in the waterfall in the shopping facility later on. Like, it halves the already low frame rate. It really does not like that frame rate. Can't believe I've been playing this game for nearly 6 years. Time really flies. I was in 10th grade when I played it. Played it right after Christmas. And, well, right before the pandemic, actually. And I played the original Nier right as the pandemic got started. I feel like that's sort of comfort I gave me while playing during that time is why I like that version more. Of course, since I also played it first. No, I just had an idea.
I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Is that?
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
There's that, how fast can you touch grass in X game series? I might do that for this series. I've done it, like, before, like, I did it, but just not recording it. Because I didn't really have much editing efficiency, so I didn't know what to do. I just did it for fun. But yeah, let's go. First proper boss.
There should be another facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out? It's not like Command to get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
Alert. High-powered jamming detected.
Alright,
No response
let's
from
do this.
long-range communications.
Doesn't matter. I'll just take him out.
Oh shit. That ain't good. Still not used to using that quick menu, select menu, so I can always just, you know, pull that up, do that to heal. First you only need to do half of this thing's health. Also, I like how not locked on has tighter groupings. I guess it's a way to discourage using lock on, but oh well.
Is that?
Target enemy detected.
That's a good wallpaper for a computer. First proper boss. And honestly, probably one of this game's best, just because it's one of the more layered boss fights. But not my favorite. My favorite will come later. I'd say this game's bosses are one of the more memorable bosses in the series. Not the best in this series, but I'd say better than Replicants, simply because Replicants are just very, very basic in the way you fight them, but not badly designed. My personal favorite game bosses in the series, in terms of like overall boss quality in the game, oddly enough, is Drakengard 2. I like most bosses in that game. The game I don't really like that much. Hang on, I really need to go to the bathroom, so I cannot keep doing this. I'll be back in a second.
To me!
What's your status?
This is the target.
Right.
I'm going to destroy it.
Now I can be much more focused.
Right. I'll provide support.
Alert. Incoming enemy attack from below. Proposal. Evade.
Packing in.
Boost!
9S!
Nine-S!
9S black box signal detected. No response to communications.
I'm going after him.
Send a support request to command.
Negative. Communications have been jammed.
S. I have to help 9S. I have to repair him. Pod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the—
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair in
Shut
the
up!
current...
Just do what I say!
2B. Just go.
You shut up too.
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
HO-229 Flight Unit. Command 677 received. Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
All right.
Whoa.
It talks? I didn't know the machines had that kind of intelligence.
2B, I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in to provide support. The control on the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
Control of upper arm. Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point.
Got it. Seize its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation complete.
There we go.
You just die already!
Talk about bringing the battle to them. 2B.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Oh, great.
I don't imagine that this is going to end well. The black box. It's ready.
Right.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
Doobie, it was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
Hey, who turned off the color? I wonder if... Is this just what the androids see? If like a regular ass human was on the space station, they wouldn't see color too. Like, it's all grayscale. Because, you know, you actually do see it in color at the end, later on in the game.
So,
Try not to get into spoilers in
mission
case
complete and
this
all that, huh?
isn't
The
someone's...
Goliaths were wiped
This
out,
is for
and we
someone's
secured a
first
route
time
into
seeing
enemy
this.
territory. Now we can...
9S,
Yeah?
thank you for uploading my data to the bunker.
I did that? Sorry, I don't remember. There wasn't a whole lot of bandwidth down there, you know? I probably only had enough time to back up your memories. Mine are only intact up to the point just before we rendezvoused.
I see.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
Yeah, we'll connect to the network. This will allow me to see, you know, bodies and shit.
"5012 AD. The year mankind's glorious history came to a sudden and abrupt end, when the world was invaded by aliens from beyond the stars. The aliens unleashed a new breed of weapon, machine life forms, that all but annihilated human civilization. The handful of survivors that remained fled from Earth, seeking refuge on the moon. 5204 AD. Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a network of orbiting bases. But after more than a dozen large-scale descents upon the enemy, we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. That is why you, the Yorha forces, exist. To break this stalemate, once and for all. You are our ultimate weapon, and you must put an end to this war.
Understood, sir.
I wish you good hunting.
Glory to mankind. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
It's Commander Ass White. I don't think a single person that's gonna watch this video is gonna get that. Because it's not me just being crude, it's It's an inside joke between somebody. Anyways, let's take care of this. That'll be good.
Ma'am? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? Go ahead and adjust your settings so you can hear me, alright? Adjust the settings until you can hear my voice. Could you try and pick up the pace a little bit? This is getting embarrassing. Alright, are we good now? Oh, thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec, we need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know? Huh? Wait, no, you need to leave that turned on. Yeah, you can't really do that. It needs to be turned on except in very specific cases. I'm afraid I can't leave this as is, ma'am. Please give your permission. Hey, come on now. I'm just trying to follow regulations here. Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it, so... Once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out. I know no one likes the idea of self-destructing, but that's what regulations call for. Still, I'll keep it a secret from the commander.
There's one more setting.
Oh, I see you've turned vibration detection on. Let's run a check to make sure it's working. I'm gonna tap you on the shoulders, alright? How was that? Did you feel it? Huh? That's odd. Everything should be set up correctly. Here, let me try somewhere else.
I'm just messing with
I'm
him.
gonna tap you on the arm this time, okay? Did you feel that? Huh? Really? Well, if you say so. How about this? How was that? Are you serious? You didn't feel anything just now? Well then, let's try something else. Well? I don't know what's causing this, so we'll need to run some precision diagnostics later. Regardless, that's the end of the check for now.
I mean, I felt all that shit. It's funny.
Morning.
"9S.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
I see.
Oh, don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
9S.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright. If you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We better go see what's up, 2B.
Alright, do I need anything in here? Nope. I do like to have this on. And now I'll just grab about 10 of these. Don't think I'll need them, but just in case. Let's see. Plug-in chips.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close-range map. Be sure to save often.
I think this is going to be a good stopping point. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see some more. I'm actually quite excited to start this game. Have a good one.